What's up, YouTube? Zachary Michaels here. I'm an actor, and this is An Actor Reacts. Today we'll be reacting to Come Go With Me by Teddy Pendergrass. Let's get into it. Before we get started, if you're new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment below. Come Go With Me by Teddy Pendergrass was released August 8th, 1979, as the second single from his third studio album, Teddy. The song was written and produced by Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff. It peaked at number 14 on the US R&B chart. Okay, so I'm getting back into some of that real old school soul music, and someone suggested that I get into some Teddy Pendergrass, and I of course know him and the big songs, Love TKO and all those. So I did a YouTube search and looked up the most popular song with a title that I didn't recognize. So I'm excited to get into this one because I just love that old school soul, and excited to see if I recognize the song. So let's get into it. Oh, dang, I do think I know this one. Or it might just have that kind of... Oh no, I know this. So smooth. You hear that, the instrumental? Real See, I want some company. And that soul and that voice. You're the kind whose spirits are running free. Let's take a sip of some cold, cold wine. Oh, God. Dance to the music nice and slow. And you won't be under any kind of pressure. You see, we'll just let the evening flow. I love that change, how you think it's gonna be a build up, but then it drops back to that real chill, come on and go with me. So nice and be so good. Come on over to my place. Hey, so smooth. Love the strings too. And you wanna get away? We wanna get away from this noise crowd. Let's go where it's nice and quiet, where there's nobody else around. Let's sit by cozy and fire. And you could do a nice little two-step to it too, just snap. How does that sound to you? You see, 'cause it sounds so good. It sounds so good to me. Come on and go with me. I love that build up and then that pull back. To my place. Would you do that, baby? Would you do that, baby? Come on and go with me. Come on over to my place. Love the instrumental on this. Sounds like kind of a full orchestra behind him, but it's still so smooth. Generally I get a real emotional sad feel from a full orchestra, but this is just 70s soul smooth orchestra. I love the roughness of his voice too. I know you're just beating me. You see, I understand it if you say no. But don't you do it, baby. Come on and go with me. Okay. Come on over to my place. Not tonight, no. See, it's not far from here. See, it's not far from here. Would you just take a minute and think about it? Just think about it, yeah. singing like this. You know you going, girl.
Been sitting here for quite a long time.
Yeah, I'm slightly bored. I hate being bored.
See, I've been watching you.
He been watching.
I've been doing the same
I've
thing.
had my eyes on you.
I've been checking you out all night long.
You look so nice. You look so sweet. Come on and go with me.
That was sweet.
You look like you ought to be with me.
Come on over to my
What are you
place.
gonna do with me? That's the problem.
Seems that you feel the same way I do.
I think it would be pretty
It
interesting.
seems that you need some company too.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Come on and go
You said
with
your
me.
car's right outside?
See?
Right outside?
Yeah, but you're not right.
And you're gonna bring me home?
Wonder would it be alright with you? Come on and go with me. If we left here and we went somewhere else, baby, but you're not right. Somewhere where it's nice and quiet.
That sounds,
Nice and quiet.
yeah, that sounds a little better than this place.
Or we can sit down by a cozy big fire. We can sip a little wine,
Oh,
work things out.
Hey.
yeah. Well, I
Work
can't
things
say.
out. Come on over to my
Maybe about an hour, no more than that.
Maybe you're more
This kind of reminds me of that Christmas song.
Please, I cannot stand.
What is it?
baby.
The one where he trying to get Mister to stay.
Well, won't you get behind
I really, maybe it's cold outside.
I just want to sit down and get to know you a little better.
Okay, just for a little while.
Just for a little while. Okay. You gonna pay for my cab? I love it. Let's get into my final thoughts. Come and go with me. Now, just too good, too so much soul in that. Now I tried to pick one that I thought maybe I didn't know, but as soon as that instrumental kicked in, and then especially once like he said the first couple words, I was like, I've heard this before. I think it's just hard because it's like I have, parents, I have grandparents, I have like older black people in my life. So it's a good chance that I've heard at least once these like classic soul singers and their music. But just it didn't make it any less like enjoyable, even though I've heard it before. Because I think that's the first time that, I've listened to it on my own. But just real good. I love just those classic soul singers and their voices. I feel like nobody sounds like that anymore. Like even if you're a singer who has a lot of soul, I don't know, there's something different about this like the voices in the 60s, 70s, like they had that extra grit to it. Maybe it's just cuz the life was a lot harder during that time. So like they were rougher and rougher environments, so their essence and their voices just gave off that natural like edge to it. But it just I love that certain quality, and you don't really hear that in singers anymore, like even ones who are amazing singers, like current day artists. You still there's something about those like 60s 70s that just have that extra oomph to it, like that extra grab with their voices. I love how rough his voice is while also being so smooth. And like I always mention, like when I do 90s music, how like they don't plead for women like that anymore. They don't He's not necessarily like pleading in this song either. Like I feel like that pleading is real 90s, like that come on baby. Like but this is just smooth. He's like, come on baby, come on like it's real like it was a real certain confidence and just like smoothness that he doesn't need to plead, like that kind of cockiness where he's just like, come on baby, like I know I'm so smooth that you gonna come anyway. And even though she's like no at the beginning of the song, by the end she's like, okay, well just for a little bit. And once she get there and he keep being smooth, it's gonna be longer than a little bit. Just really really good song. I love his voice. I love just how smooth the whole thing feels. Like it's just like butter. It just like slides out. Great track from Teddy Pendergrass. Love the instrumentation on that. Like I said, it's like kind of a full orchestra behind them. And generally when I think of a full orchestra, it's like kind of a sad or depressing song, or like, just like it's usually on the downside. It's like, you singing about your broken heart. But this, he's like, it's like about a potential love, and the whole orchestra and band is just as smooth as him, like they're playing him in that real kind of soul jazzy kind of way. Just real good. And I'm thinking, like, in my head, I was like, they're all probably on drugs too. That's how they get that certain, because drugs were rampant back in this time. But it came out real good, all the music from that time. So hey, they did what they did. But just real good. It just gives you that like warm, like ooh feeling. You do that nice little two-step and snap to it. Great song from Teddy. Great job from the band. I love that little section with the girl talking and him like, "Come on, just a little bit." And I also love like how the progression of the song, how it would like kind of build up before the chorus, but then and you like thinking it's about to go into this big like climactic thing, but then he'd pull it back and go right back into the smooth. Like he felt himself kind of getting a little too crazy, and then he was like, let me pull it back. I'm too cool for this. Let me just chill. Come on over to my place, baby. But okay, I think that's all I got on it. Really, really great song. I love this like classic soul and just how smooth and that extra little grit that they have in their voices in all the music from around this time. But yeah, leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this track. Let me know some other Teddy Pendergrass songs I should get into, or some other requests that you may have from other artists. And let me know some other like classic soul singers and songs too that I can get into, because I want to incorporate this some more into my channel too, because it makes me feel so good. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Thanks for stopping by. See y'all next time.